Hi, I'm John Watson. I'm the new director of Invicta, and this is my 2019 Heritage Softail in Billiard Blue, which I bought new in 2019, traded in for a Pan America, and then bought again in 2022. So I'm the first and third owner. I've done a few things to it, not very much really. Put a new air clean on it, stage 1. I did have a louder silencers, but I've gone back to standard. So it's pretty much a standard bike, but with the 114 engine, it's quite quick, and I find it really comfortable, nippy, nimble, and relatively light. So it's got, you know, what I need on a bike. If I go touring, I've got a top box that goes on the back. But really, it's such a comfortable bike with the backrest, and I don't think I'll ever sell it. It's a great bike, but if I could change anything on it, I would have twin discs at the front. I can't really say that I've suffered with a lack of stopping power, but it would give me a bit more confidence. It does get through tyres quite quickly, but that's probably me rather than the bike. But generally, apart from having one puncture, it's been absolutely reliable and lovely to ride. I've taken this bike abroad to the Hog Rally in Cascais in Portugal. That was my first long trip with it. I've done tours to Spain with Rob and Simon, doing the Picos de Europa, and Wales. It's a great touring bike, but it's also a good cruiser as well. I suppose I could take the screen off and ride it naked. Don't misinterpret that, but I actually do like having the screen at all times. I think the Heritage is the classic Harley, along with the Road King. It really is everyone's perception of what a Harley Davidson should look like, and I think with the billiard blue and cream on the tank and the metalware and the white wall tyres, it just looks fabulous. And actually I think the black wheels look good as well. So it's a blacked out look, but with plenty of chrome, just how I like it. I can't think of a better look really, apart from my next bike. And here is my new bike, the 120th anniversary edition Street Glide. This is number 0509 out of 1600 allegedly. I wonder if they sold them all. I took delivery of yesterday, so it has 4 miles on the clock at the moment, and it feels pristine, and it is. Lovely paint job. I've only ridden a Street Glide once or twice before. I find them a nice bike to ride, well planted, but yeah, a little bit on the heavy side, so I'm going to take it easy to start with. This bike is pretty loaded, as Street Glides tend to be, with sat-nav and radio. Surprisingly didn't come with heated grips, so they've been added on, and I've put on highway pegs, a backrest and a rack, and the rest is pretty much standard. It's a good looking bike, very comfortable saddle. I can imagine spending many hours cruising on this and touring abroad. My motorcycle history has not always been as salubrious as this. I started when I was 16 with British bikes which broke down all the time. In a fit of nostalgia, I bought a 1956 AJS 500 3 years ago, and true to form, that breaks down all the time. So there's a lesson to be learned there.